Hello! So my name is Mackenzie. I used to make YouTube videos way back when that were ridiculously obnoxious because I was a young teenager that just was doing whatever they wanted, and some of them were pretty funny. But now I think YouTube and not really connecting to the community as much as it used to maybe, and not talking about real issues like the environment. Like, what the Look at what is happening in the industrial countries and all the carbon emissions, and you think about the rainforests and the extinctions of different birds and species, and if that comes into Canada, for example, we do not know the consequences of that. We don't know what's going to happen if the bee goes extinct, or the squirrel, or the raccoon. Who knows what that means for us? And so I live in Ontario, Canada, and right now our premier wants to get rid of this system so he can pretty much emit as much carbon as he wants to. What? That to me is terrifying, because who knows what our future air quality is going to be like. Like, I think there's this push of these people who have so much money, especially industrially, and they just keep going, and money and greed are not the best when you have so much power, because you'll just go higher and higher and higher, and they're not taking into account any of this. And if this isn't around anymore, I'm personally going to be very upset and offended. With all the heating of the world and the temperature of the world going up, there is so much catastrophe that could happen with flooding and land not being salvageable anymore and people not being to live where they currently do. And what are we gonna do when that happens? Like, now it's all fine and dandy because no big thing has happened, but are we just gonna keep climbing and getting more and more money? Is that all we want? Money? Is that really what's important? Is that it? We need to educate ourselves as individuals and get involved in our cities and do what we can to reduce our own wastes. Like, don't use plastic, and make sure when you're buying something, you know the material that it is, and you try to, you know, minimize how much you're using, because it does have an effect. And everybody, I think, is kind of numb or immune and is like, well, it's not going to happen in my lifetime, or, well, it's already too late. It is not too late. There is something we can all do. And if there is an organization you can get involved with it. If you can sign a petition to get the government to understand that the environment is super important, do it. Because we people have the power, but we don't let ourselves have the power. So what are we doing? Okay, rant over. I hope you're having a great day. Yeah.